Beijing. China's capital city is located in the northern part of North China Plain. It is political, cultural, scientific, and educational center of China, and also the center of transportation and international exchange.
As a tourist city, it abounds with many cultural relics, historic sites, and captivating landscapes. Cultural events and theatrical performances are also great attractions here.
The Forbidden City was the Chinese imperial palace from the Ming Dynasty to the end of Qing Dynasty. It is located in the center of Beijing and now houses the Palace Museum, covering an area of some 720,000 square meters.
The Forbidden City is divided into two parts. In the southern section, or the outer court, the emperor exercised his supreme power over the nation. The northern section, or the inner court, was the place where he lived with his royal family. There are unique and exquisitely structured watchtowers on each of the four corners of the walls. They offer views over both the palace and the outside. For almost 500 years, it served as the home of 24 emperors, 14 Ming and 10 Qing, and their households, as well as being the ceremonial and political center of China. It is regarded as the finest example of traditional Chinese architecture in all of China.
Tiananmen Square, the symbol of New China, is one of the largest squares in the world. The Tiananmen Square Gate Tower stands imposingly at the northern end of the square and separates the square from the Forbidden City. It has great cultural significance, as it is the site of several important events in Chinese history, and it can accommodate 600,000 people. West of the square is the Great Hall of the People, while east of the square is the National Museum of China. Chairman Mao Zedong Memorial Hall, 毛主席纪念堂, sits at the southern end of the square. Tens of thousands of visitors each day confirm the significance of the square.
The Temple of Heaven, built in 1420, was an altar where emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties offered sacrifices to heaven and prayed for a good harvest. The symbolic layout and design of the Temple of Heaven has had a profound influence on architecture in China over the centuries.
The Summer Palace lies about 15 kilometers northwest of Beijing, covering an area of some 300 hectares. It is the largest imperial garden in the world. It consists primarily of Longevity Hill and Kunming Lake. There are over 3,000 ancient structures, including pavilions, bridges, corridors, halls, and palaces. It is a veritable museum of classical Chinese garden architecture.
A famous Chinese idiom states, "The one who has never been to the Great Wall is not a true man." 不到长城非好汉. The Great Wall is a must-see when visiting Beijing. It is known for its incomparable grandeur and long history, and is regarded as one of the wonders of the world. The Great Wall is a series of fortifications made of stone, brick, tamped earth, wood, and other materials, generally built along an east-to-west line across the historical northern borders of China. It was built mainly to protect the Chinese Empire against military intrusions. Several walls were built as early as the 7th century BC. These were later joined together and made bigger and stronger, and in total are now collectively referred to as the Great Wall of China.
In Beijing, if you feel the urge to get a real understanding of Beijing people and their lives, you could pay a visit to a hutong and quadrangles, the well-known old neighborhoods of Beijing. Another area of interest might be Sanlitun, an area in the Caoyang district, containing many popular bars and international stores. It is the center of nightlife in Beijing. Wangfujing Snack Street is densely packed with restaurants and street food stalls.